for now.
Okay. So Shending. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So which game would you like us to take a look at first?
Um, like I think we can see the Queen game.
Okay, the Quinn one is pretty much just like the standard. You just like KFK in the matchup. That's like how it should be working initially, because versus a good Quinn player, you should never be really able to land your E, right? So she should
Yeah.
be always able to like block it with her E. So, but we'll take a look. You also went for Ignite. Ignite, you wanted to solo kill her, or do you just like always tend to go for Ignite?
Both.
Both. Okay, you just always go for Ignite basically. Okay. Well, that's probably been like the meta, like in the past, to always go for Ignite. Versus a Quinn, it's good to have a teleport as well, because I think getting really solo kill opportunities versus her are gonna be extremely low until you get like at least some of your items. When you get like an item or so, then you have like a very high chance of killing her. Before that, I think it's kind of 50-50. One of the things what I would probably go for why I would probably go for teleport is because you wanna aid on other lanes, right?
Yeah.
And if you get your Sunfire, you should be able to contest the waves versus the Quinn. And the teleport is just gonna have you. It's gonna help you to continue your tempo, so you can teleport back to your lane and everything. You know, because Quinn is gonna be roaming all the time, right? And you
Yeah.
cannot match her roam, so you're gonna be always stuck on the side lane. So that's like your ultimate has like a pretty high cooldown, right?
Yeah. That's what I felt this game. I think.
Yeah. So
Cause
if she goes for a roam, you cannot just like walk behind her. You need to like teleport there somehow. So that's why teleport would be like really relevant this game.
yeah.
And also, like I think the ignite, you're not gonna probably like use it a lot on the laning phase. Or at least you shouldn't be. It's okay like for the aggression and the lead and everything, but I still think it's not too much reliable. Also because what happened here? It was an invade. You saw the queen get an assist, right? It's very important that as a Shen, when you're playing Shen, that you pretty much do the next thing. It's top laner's missing. You walk up over here, right? Let's put
Yeah.
the Shen
And
eye.
place blade.
Yeah, you position your blade
Yeah.
correctly.
I usually do that, but I had to reset the client because it got fucked.
Okay, sure. Understandable. Yeah, like that. That's like the basic. Rune wise, you went for second wind, right? In the
Yeah.
revitalize.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, don't panic with your W. Try to like use it more as a reflex rather than like an instinct, you know?
Yeah.
Like that. That's a perfect example. You put 2 points in W accidentally.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh
Cause
wow.
I was like, fuck
Oh
me.
wow.
I knew I missed like a kill here.
Yikes. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
she
cause
just AFK'd here.
yeah, she was 1000% dead here.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, fucking smashing my head in.
Yeah, he disconnected
Cause
here or something. That's just sad.
yeah. Ah, that was just unnecessary.
You thought she was gonna flash, or
No, I didn't think I was gonna reach her. So it was just stupid.
yeah, this is kind of odd. Not gonna really comment on that. So this is the thing. So far, what I've seen, like when you go back, when you go like here, from this like W, you got your W.
Mm.
You upgrade it, you panic use it. So this is like the first autopilot mistake which you do.
Mm.
This is the second one, the E flash thing.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Wait,
what
wait,
I
it's
thought
stacking,
was
it's stacking, it's stacking. Look, so now she flashed, and clearly you're still going for the same. Look at this. You're still not fast enough with your reactions that you just like go for, like, I don't know how to explain it. There is a decision being made and you're committing to that decision instead of canceling it, so the reactions are not fast enough, if you get what
yeah
I'm saying. So
yeah
here she flashes like a millisecond earlier, but you're still committed to this ward and you go for it instead of instantly changing up your movement and going towards her. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, look.
Maybe what I thought with the flash was that I wanted to get behind her so that she could not E.
Okay, the flash happens, right? The flash happens, but you know, like, you get the point. Like here with
Yeah.
how's
I
the
should
wave
have just
looking?
recalled.
Yeah, you should probably. It's hard actually, like with Shen in this kind of situations, his wave clear is like super fucking shit that you cannot do anything. And there's like a
Yeah.
cannon minion wave coming up. Probably the only thing which you could be asking for here is like the Kha'Zix when he's initially here to help it to push.
Yeah.
Right? That would be like
Just
the best thing ever. Or you just leave the wave like it is here. You have
yeah.
like two
I
options
wanted
because
to
it's
have.
like almost semi-evenish.
Yeah, it's almost even.
Actually, it
So
is
I
even, yeah.
yeah
It is gonna be a slow push, right? But you're gonna lose the least if you
yeah
base now. If
yeah
you hit this minion wave, here you're gonna be losing the most.
yeah, and I died for it.
Yeah.
As well.
Because you get like an experience disadvantage here, I think. Queen is level 4 as well. Oh, she's level 5,
5.
yeah, even worse. And there's like a whole wave over there at her. So this is like where you get like a disadvantage. That ward is actually fine, but I don't think do you really need a ward over there. Do you know why? Am I saying this?
Drake is up.
No, because Uther just ganked you top lane. I would check if his jungle camps are
Yeah.
up. I would just check if the jungle camps are up. If the jungle camps are down, he should be probably being top lane. Okay, so that's like the thing.
Yeah.
If he's level 4 and he's ganking top lane, that means he made a full clear, right?
Yeah.
So
And I could check his minion count as well.
exactly, you can check his minion count, right? And you
Yeah,
can
he
check
has
everything.
clear.
So I would just like check his jungle camp because the ward isn't gonna be like let's say too efficient. It's okay to ward there, not like a bad habit or anything, right? But I would just like check his jungle camp just to make sure. And also he started blue buff first because his red buff duration was ongoing. So what does that tell you? He starts the red buff, he goes to top lane, doesn't gank initially, takes some other jungle camp and then moves back to top lane. Then he probably takes his top lane again. So
Yeah, because like full clear is 24, right?
yeah, I would need to see the tap to see his really
Yeah, he had
batting.
32.
Yeah, 32. Yeah,
Yeah.
then he took two more camps. The Scuttle and something else. Yeah, what I wanted to also say with the ward, why wouldn't I position it here? I would just check the jungle camps, and one of the things which people don't really pay attention to is the void grabs, right? The vision around the void grabs. So if you get a ward somewhere around here, right, it will also give you enough time to react and to base, right?
Yeah.
This, if you just check his jungle camps, you're gonna get the timers, which is pretty much like enough information. And if your team plans to do the Drake like they're doing here, having a ward on the void grabs can give you so much information.
Yeah.
Right, so that's like one of the things which a lot of people don't pay attention to. So warding heralds, warding the void grabs, uh, so much pressure can be relieved off of bot side, and maybe even plays being made on mid lane or bot lane, just if people know that the Udyr is like on the void grabs, right?
Yeah.
And also because the scuttle is spawning as well, that's also something to take into consideration.
I think I kill her here.
Yeah, one mess up from her and she's dead.
Yeah.
She really goes for that CBA. What the fuck? NPC?
Yeah, realistically, I should have been like 2-0 here
Yeah,
instead of 1-1.
100%, 100%.
Like, I should be 2-0 and for ECS. You did not see that.
I did not see that. I don't know what they really get from ganking you, but whatever.
Yeah. Like, Shen will almost always be useful.
Pretty much. Yeah, I was about to say you can like even neon her and fuck her up over there. Easy. Nice. Maybe there, instead of hitting the minion, your Q was about to get up, you slow her, by the way. So
Yeah.
maybe you could get like another short trade on her. Because you had your passive up as well, so but it's okay. Now this is greedy.
Yeah, this.
Hallway.
Yeah.
Hallway.
Yeah.
Greedy bastard.
Yeah. That's kind of cringe.
I would need you just because the queen can take so much control and she's gonna be roaming a lot. Here I would like buy two different things. You had like 1200 gold. Okay, I wouldn't finish off the boots. It's a too safe option. Finishing off boots is good. One thing which you have to take into consideration: Quinn is a roaming champion. She's always gonna be roaming and stuff. So I would either go for two different stuff. Depends like on your playstyle. One is Tiamat. Tiamat is gonna
Yeah.
help you push your waves, clear your waves, and pretty much help you to move around and follow her up without losing too
Mm.
much minions. Or the Sunfire, right?
Yeah.
Depends which way you want to go for. Because I think the Queen is underperforming, right? Personally, I would probably go for Titanic Hydra first item here.
Yeah. I like. I really like playing Titanic Hydra. I feel like it gives me so much CS other than I would normally get.
Yeah. It's definitely a good item, right? And it helps you like to push the waves faster, and it also helps you when it comes to combat to burst enemies or at least deal some kind of a burst damage.
Yeah.
It's good that you're always trying to position yourself in front of her.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
tried to drag Q
Q
before I
over her.
flashed. Yeah. If I didn't, I would have E flash now. So
Yeah. I think it's a safer option because I think also like here, she's quite too healthy. You know, one thing which you also didn't keep in mind is like her E cooldown, right?
yeah.
Now she didn't EU, but now it should be up, right? So she didn't EU for a while. Safest option
Yeah.
versus a Quinn, which can just like E away from you, is to have your cooldowns up. So it's all about the patience, pretty much.
Yeah.
No, that's unlucky. Weird interaction.
Yeah.
But yeah, you walk behind her here and she's dead. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't take too much of a big angle over here. She could be channeling her ultimate. That's something which you can't forget.
Yeah. And she did.
Yeah.
So it's like the same interaction again.
Yeah.
I remember this. It was so fucking cringe.
But now you have your passive. I would walk up. E passive up. You kill her. Let's go. Good job. Yeah. Now the big bear comes. But yeah, I wouldn't go for that. I think you made the first. Your first item is probably wrong here. Due to the fact that the chances, this is really good versus champions like Riven, I don't know, like the champions which you're gonna be trading, Riven, Darius, shit like that, which are melee range. This is really good if you're gonna be like in melee range versus them. Versus range champions like Win, right? It's good to have, obviously, because you're gonna slow her down, but the chances of like successfully slowing her down all the time is not gonna be too high. Because how many times can you realistically just like land a E successfully on her in an
Yeah.
auto attack? You know, that's like something which I would look into. Maybe a bit too early. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Because like now again you're gonna E on her, and what is the auto attack? You know, it's hard.
Yeah.
So the efficiency of the item is not gonna be like the best. Same as ignite, as I said. It helped you sometimes, but versus better players, it's not gonna be there. I would make sure that I walk up a little bit here closer to my sword, just so I push her away from the tower.
Yeah. Okay.
So she just doesn't get the free hits because she has voice grabs, and you know. Oh my god, it's so fucking toxic. Yeah. I like this. You at least buy some time to your tower. It is gonna fall. Nothing you can do, but
Probably a little early there as well,
it's
or
more.
like unnecessary.
I think it's you had like an intention to help and to CC chain the Udyr so you could save the Herald. So I cannot say it's like a bad thought process. You know, I would say like too early in situation like that on bot lane where it's like a 2v1. But here I won't say anything because I will mess up your thought process and everything. You know, I would say it's okay in the terms of that you wanna. This is like an engage ult, not a reaction to ult. You know.
Yeah.
Here also I wouldn't leave the control ward at this point because the queen is just gonna walk up and clear it by the time you're gonna go and pick up the wave.
Yeah. True.
If she was human. Okay, she's semi-human. Oh shit. In the middle. Just as you started channeling, Gary. Yeah, you're gonna also need some practice with farming under tower.
Yeah. When I'm autopiloting, I'm not that good.
Yeah. Because with Shen, 99% of the time you are gonna be farming under your tower.
Yeah.
Because there's so much CS missed, and that's like unfortunate. Because you're gonna be losing so much gold income throughout the game.
Yeah. Because I think I do that because I feel the pressure to push the wave hard,
Mm-hmm. It's okay, but
and then
you have to keep in mind your champion doesn't push the waves. Your champion doesn't
yeah.
really push the waves, and what you're really lacking now, and what's going to cost you a lot of tempo. So there's like two big issues which we have so far now. Now we're going to be slow because of the ignite, and the second thing is we still don't have an item which is going to help us to push. If you don't have an item which is going to help you to push, it's just like useless. So you must have either Tiamat or the Bramble.
Sunfire.
Sorry,
Yeah.
not what's it called. The
Uh,
semi Sunfire.
yeah. Yeah. Sunfire.
Yeah.
Aegis or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So you need to have like at least like one component which is gonna help you to push the waves. If we don't have that, the tempo is gonna be super fucking slow. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna be here now, right? But the wave on top lane is gonna be pushing towards you now.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna have like pressure on the sideline. you know? And that's gonna become a big issue. Because, yeah, this is a great engage ultimate. Again, the flash,
Yeah.
unnecessary. Just try to try to recognize a little bit more,
Yeah.
you know? Get like a better feeling of your E range. Because this is like a second unfortunate flash so far. Oriana made a fucking huge one.
Yeah.
Good job. Good ultimate there. You never learn. She could be eating it though. Yeah. Yeah, it's so hard actually to do even macro because you're just stuck on the silent with pushing the waves.
Yeah.
Champion usually takes like 5 to 10 seconds at this point to push a wave, like anyone, like Kha'Zix, Oriana, Jinx, Lux, and you take like fucking 30 seconds to clear a wave.
Yeah.
The tempo is gonna be so slow, so I cannot really discuss too much on the rotation part and everything because you're always gonna be reactive. Sorry, responsive. You're never gonna be reactive.
Yeah.
How did Oriana die? Okay, you didn't have it all there. Fine. Control ward will also get destroyed. Control ward can be used if you're trying to set up a gank there. Otherwise, you're just donating gold like here. That's another autopilot.
Yeah.
Here, I want you to be looking at the Kha'Zix. Your camera is a little bit stuck on yourself. We know the queen is strong at this point, and she's like able to 1v1 anyone. Also, I don't know which items does she really have, so I need you like to
Yeah.
look, you know.
That's I um I'm not always looking at like moving the map. I'm not that good at it. I feel like I've improved, but look like on the HP bar and
Yeah.
like on the map, if you know what I'm saying.
hmm For sure, but it is something which is like very very crucial as a Shen. So to do so, you don't have to like let's say always look, but then you have to like look at your minimap and see what are the intentions of the players and everything. What do they plan to do and everything, you know. So Tiamat by 20 minutes. It's okay, you got it now, but now it's kind of too late. So I think this game probably just like falls out of your control. The thing is, maybe you can get like some turnarounds here and there still because you have an Oriana and you can maybe do some picks with the Kha'Zix as well. So which is Ghost, which is okay. If you were a little bit better with the clicking, you would notice that the Twitch is eventually gonna walk up into your auto attack range because look, the turns which you make here are actually too big. You're clicking. Two big turns, by the way. Click
Yeah,
closer to your character. You need to click closer to your character. Like this.
I'm trying, man.
Oh, it's very easy.
I, I'm actually, but I'm better than I am before. I feel, I feel like I'm more aware
Yeah, yeah,
of
keep
flicking
lying to
close,
yourself. Keep lying to yourself.
bro. If you watch the clips from when I played last time, it is better. You can't deny that.
I'm trolling you, man. You know I have to. It's my specialty.
Yeah.
I'm nice VTuber. Uh, I would probably put you to bot lane, but you just have to be cautious around the Drake, though. The enemy team is actually, yeah, somebody has to pick up this bot wave as well. So top lane is warded, so I would probably leave your teammates, like the Jinx, to move to top lane to pick up the wave, the Oriana or someone, you know, because now they probably don't have like an income, and the bot wave is just stuck there.
Yeah.
And you being around Baron, if you die here, probably like very rough. And if somebody else is overextending on top lane, you could just ult them, you know, like here. Also, I think that ultimate on the Lux there,
Looks.
she got
Yeah.
out. She got out. But that's, you know why did that happen? Because you're again not tracking what's going on a little bit, not moving your camera fast enough. So you get into this situation. I cannot tell it's for you bad to alter, right? It is bad that you didn't look and that you didn't get like a feeling that, okay, she's safe, you know? Okay, now we can move and we can macro. Holy.
Yeah.
You base and you move the bot here instead. Just because Oriana died, somebody has to.
Yeah. I should not try to defend this
Defending
tower.
this tower is like whatever. So I would just you could even base there because you had some gold. Look where the top wave is. You have like some room. Maybe not even moving bot lane. You can just base and then you can like see where to go next. You know,
Yeah.
because like you would be base, you get an item advantage, and then you can see like okay, now I can move next. You know, and here, yeah, you just drop this. I don't know why you're holding here. You see the Victor and the Rakan coming again. So. Bro is enthusiastic that he's playing like, I don't know, Camille and that he one shots everyone. Wrong champion, bro. Because it's very important that you don't do those kind of mistakes. Because, for example, if you're alive here, you could ult the Kha'Zix, you can get a pick on the Twitch, and their tempo is super shit now, you know? So it's
Yeah.
very important that we, like, continuously apply tempo on the enemies, especially when people are ahead in your division at least. They tend to lose their macro. It's not even like in your division. It's like in even in higher divisions, people don't really know how to close down games. So
Yikes! Twice in a row.
again, the camera, random ultimate, panic ultimate, really bad ultimate again, just because you're not looking.
Yeah.
And I did notice the cannons. Don't worry, but I'm not gonna let you slip away that. Yeah, the game just falls out of your hands. I don't think there's much you can do.
Yeah. Like.
But definitely, like if you were like, yeah, it just needs you like to increase the camera movement, especially like just not even the camera movement, just look what's going on around the map, around the minimap, and then you can like pretty much decide if you want to move the camera or not, because you can tell that there's some kind of a play being made here. They
Yeah.
want to go for the Queen, and you see the pings, you see everything. I need you to prepare and be ready here,
Yeah.
because your team is trying to go for picks, okay? And if they get picks, what does that mean? You can continue with the snowball on the game. You can get
Yeah.
yourself comebacks, right? So this is like a time where you have to like pretty much shine, you know?
Yeah.
Third one.
It's so cringe. It's so cringe to watch it in replay. It's like hearing your own
Oh, you
voice, you
you
know?
last you last hit it in game, right? The
Hmm?
replay just bugged. The replay just bugged, right?
Yeah, yeah. But it's like hearing your own voice, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, ugh,
Ew, what is
what's
that, brother?
what's that, brother? I gave it to Kha'Zix, that one. I
Sure, sure.
swear.
Oh god, yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Actually, if you go for the Udyr there, you drop your guard. That's one important thing. Another isn't just gonna die that easily. You're not tracking one thing as well. You're not tracking items. You're not
Yeah,
tracking who has which items, and your itemization is also killing you because you don't know what to buy for who. You don't know who's like their most
yeah,
fair target because you're not looking what items do they have or anything.
that's true.
Because I don't see you tabbing anyway. Oh, there's a tab. But now at the end of the game, before you
Yeah,
buy, like when you have like this long timers, now we can buy. Now we can tab and see what to buy.
yeah, yeah. Because like I felt that I should have won this game because the Queen was shit and I made a lot of mistakes.
No, you shouldn't win this game. Trust me. Because
Bro,
if you just look at the laning phase, yeah, of course you should be winning it, right? But when it came
yeah,
to the other parts of the game, when it came to other parts of the game, it was just like whatever, like yeah, the camera movement, every part of the macro, we were just super slow. Winning the laning phase doesn't mean anything here because the queen is gonna be roaming and she's gonna be applying pressure to other lanes, right?
yeah,
Things where you fell off was itemization. Super fell off on that part. The iceborne thing item was super bad because you're not gonna be slowing the enemies at all. Sometimes you are, but it's hard to use it versus like ranged champions, right? The
yeah,
second thing is not buying the Sunfire component or the Tiamat was really bad for you because you just couldn't apply the tempo properly. You
yeah,
couldn't clear the waves. You couldn't be joining team fights. You couldn't be joining any skirmishes and shit like that because the waves were always pushed in towards you. Every rotation
yeah,
you did and everything which was happening, the waves were pushing towards you. So the kills which you got on the laning phase actually don't matter.
yeah,
When you look at the other components. So the only like relevant thing was, getting the solo kills, and that's it. Anything past that, you didn't apply anything basically, and that was just like
yeah,
mostly due to your itemization, and the camera moment was just like killing you.
yeah. I know, like, I didn't mean that I should have won the game. I
Yeah.
meant that, like, um, I kind of knew in the game that I made mistakes that cost
Mhm.
us the game.
Oh yeah, of
Like,
course, of course.
I could have made us win, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's true.
If I played better.
Exactly, exactly. That's what
Yeah,
I'm telling you. You definitely could have made
yeah,
this work.
yeah,
Should have been definitely actually won, but
yeah. But like, I knew in the game that, like, at the when we lost, I was like, fuck, I should have played better and won this
yeah.
because it was like it was just top if, to be honest.
You mean Quinn outroaming
Yeah,
you?
yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, like win
Mm.
top fifths. Cause like, yeah, I should have played much better
Yeah.
and used my uh, ulti advantage and made picks and created
Definitely,
tempo.
because like now when you look at the WOD, you can see that so many of your ultimates were like off the grid because they were like really not timed properly, you know.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, this one, it's definitely like a good game to take a look at because you can see
yeah,
camera, working on the camera part, watching the minimap a little bit more, not using on the laning phase as well, like your abilities like a reaction tool.
yeah,
Sorry, not like a panic tool, rather than like a reaction tool, and the adaptations with the E. Also, like there was like one all in where you used your flash for like a
yeah,
flash Q rather than like waiting
yeah,
your E, because you can also
yeah,
read the movement of the enemy that he's gonna be still stuck on the lane. You know,
yeah,
that's also something which you have to take into consideration. And having the teleport would have been also very, very efficient.
yeah.
Anything else for this game? Any questions? Or was
No,
everything clear?
yeah, I was dog shit.
Ah,
Basically,
bro,
it wasn't that bad, but I made like a lot of mistakes that should have not been made.
it's okay. You're like coming back from a break, so
Yeah,
definitely it is gonna be some like room to improve and everything. So we know you can do better than this, but it's just like
yeah,
because most of the stuff which you're doing are just like consistency stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and definitely like look at your CS score. It's mainly because of the
Yeah.
items. Like look, where is like here is the Bami Cinder, but what about the other games? Okay, here you had it, but just make sure that it's like your first buy, like a wave clear
Yeah.
item first buy, no matter what.
In the last games, I started buying it more.
Yeah, I will allow you like to go for the fucking Bramble Vest only before that, but anything else
Yeah.
is just like a sin.
In what cases do you think I should go Bramble West? Because I
Fiora,
feel like if you are,
yeah,
that's the
Fiora.
only case, or because I feel like when I get Bramble West, I don't always get that much value from it.
It's definitely versus Fiora because she's always trying to like Q poke you, you know.
Yeah.
Could be also fine versus Aatrox, but I think still Aatrox has a very decent wave clear, so versus him, you
Yeah,
know.
and he can just like avoid queuing you. No, I mean like ulting you. No, I mean the passive auto you.
Yeah, because I think versus Fiora she also has a shit wave clear, so that's why Bambi Cinder would be really good versus her.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,